Okay, I'm going to bring everyone in.
Hello?
Second.
Good morning.
Morning, I'll be with you just a second. Let me see. All right, looks like everybody's in. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to County Court 9. I hope everyone can hear me okay. All right, we are going to call the docket in the order in which the attorneys have appeared. And I guess that's it. Let me go ahead and start with Ashley Morgan.
Hi, good morning, Judge. How are you?
Hello?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I have Mr. Gomez, Theodoro Gomez. His cause number is 663-683.
Mr. Gomez is present.
He is present. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. What would you like to do, Miss Morgan?
May I confer?
I'll mark you conferring, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Tim Roundtree.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Judge, I have two people on page 4.
Okay.
You want case numbers or names?
Names and then case
Okay.
numbers.
Jose Garcia Lopez, 667925,
Okay.
and Cuitlahawk Paramo, 667830.
And they're both present?
Well, Judge, I don't know. Cuit, could you please answer?
Yes, this is Jose Garcia Lopez.
Okay.
Okay.
Cuit Paramo, can you answer, please?
Yes, I'm present.
So yes, they are, Judge. Your Honor, in this case, we have an ALR hearing scheduled for Mr. Paramo next month, and so we're not really ready to confer yet.
Okay.
And then in Mr. Garcia Lopez, we're still kind of reviewing discovery, so we're not really ready to confer on that. So we just asked for a 30-day reset.
I'll reset both of them together to March 8th.
Thank you very much. May we all be excused?
Yes, sir. You all have a great day. Thank you
You
very
too.
much.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Lopez and Mr. Paramo may leave also.
Thank you, Judge.
Angela Blake.
Morning, Judge. I've got Mark Vega, 660261.
Here. Okay, what would you like to do on this, Miss Blake?
It's set for a trial setting today. We'd just like another trial setting, please.
Okay, that will be March 14.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you very much. Is that all you have today on our docket?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Vega can log off. Thank you, Miss Blake. You have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Anthony Zamora.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
I've got Mari Lee Lopez, case number 669020. I think she's the first one on page 5. I think we're going to continue the path that we're on, but I don't mind conferring this morning if there's a prosecutor that's familiar with the case.
Okay, is this a trial setting?
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to reset that to March 14, okay?
Okay.
And then I'll mark you conferring. And do you want me to excuse Miss Lopez?
Yes, please.
Ms. Lopez, your attorney's going to confer, but you are excused and you can log off at this time. Thank you very much. Okay. Suzanne Kramer.
Yes, Judge. I've got a jail case, Yeffi Estrada Martinez, that I had from jail court of last week. He is a Spanish speaker with some significant deportation issues. So I had told, I spoke to him through an interpreter that he really needs a Spanish speaking lawyer. I thought jail court did that, but I guess they didn't. He also really needs the appointment of an immigration lawyer
Okay.
for his case.
Okay. We didn't bring him over, it looks like, right?
And there would be no point. I spoke to him at length at jail court last week about what he needed to talk to the immigration lawyer about and what was going on. But I thought jail court was going to appoint him one, but maybe they just sent it back to you for you to appoint one.
Okay. All right. We'll go ahead and excuse you on that one, and we'll appoint someone else that speaks Spanish, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Is that all you have today?
That's all I've got on your docket. Thank you.
All right. Well, you have a great day. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Melissa.
Tom Beck?
Yes, Judge, how you doing? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mr. Beck, but I
Okay,
can't
good.
see you.
Judge, I'm on Jonathan Ortega, and I've been speaking with Jeffrey King.
Okay.
And so we're moving towards a very possible pretrial diversion. So he just needs to reach out to the complainant, and I thought a 30-day reset. If he agrees to the pretrial, but before then, he can email me and we'll start the process. But we're asking for a 30-day reset.
All right. And I did mark him present. I see his name. So we're going to reset that to March 8th.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Your Honor, this is a trial setting.
It is a trial setting?
Yes, it is, Judge.
All right. So
Sorry,
you want us to remove it from the trial docket?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Okay.
So it's still March 8th, right?
March 8th.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So Mr. Ortega is excused and can log off also.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good day.
You too. Michael Goins? Michael Goins?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here on 655-365 on page 3. Stephen Milius.
Okay. And is your client present?
Your Honor, I do not know. I sent him the email with the link on it, but both his voice and his text came back as not receiving either.
Okay. So what was his first name?
Stephen.
Stephen. Stephen Milius, are you here? Would you please answer so I can mark you present? Okay. All right. So, how long have you represented him, Mr. Goins?
It's been about 8 months now, Your Honor.
Has he been pretty consistent about showing up?
He was at the last 3 hearings, Your Honor. And like I said, his phone is not working at all. Now, I did send an email, but it's got no response.
Yeah. Well, I hope he's not sick. We're going to reset that to March 8th.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. You have a great day.
You too.
Jeb Locke.
Good morning, Judge.
morning.
Case number 645-146. James De La Cruz, and he has a couple other cases as well.
Okay.
And I believe he's here, Judge, and
Great.
I believe he is, Judge. These cases are tied to an MTR in the 379th, and I think that we'll probably be able to resolve all those in the felony court, but we're still waiting on a date in the felony court for the MTR.
Okay. You're the attorney on the felony?
We represent him on the MTR as well, yes, Judge,
Okay.
and the felony court.
Okay, so I'll reset that to March 29.
Okay, thank you very much, Judge. That's great.
Okay. Is that all you have in our court today?
It is, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Locke. And Mr. De La Cruz can log off at this time. Y'all take care.
Thank you.
Johnny Cisneros.
Good morning, Your Honor. Your Honor, I have Ruben Rodriguez, 661-937, except it's showing him under Ramirez, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh. On
And it
the
should be
Zoom, it's
approved.
showing him under Ramirez. Oh, no, I see Ruben Rodriguez.
Okay, well, the one we saw, it had Ramirez, but that's okay. It's a plea, Your Honor.
Okay. And you want to do that today?
I'd like to, yes, ma'am.
Okay. I tell you what, come back at 1:30, and that way we can, you can go about doing other things. But I'm guessing you've already got the paperwork done?
I turned it in the other day. I went into the office in person and I turned everything in, and I asked the clerk and he said I had turned in everything.
Okay, great. Well, I just think it'll be faster for you and everybody if I just do it at 1:30.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
We'll see you
May we
then.
both
Thank
be
you.
excused.
Yes, sir. We'll see you at 1:30, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Matthew Finch?
Good morning, Your Honor. Can you hear me?
You fine?
Okay, Judge, I have a Javid Samsour on the docket today. I think he's on page 4. It's case number 660875. He is not an English speaker. He is from Afghanistan. He is present today with the help of a friend. I'm going to need a 30-day reset at least, but I'd like to confer this morning.
Okay.
But I probably need to talk to the court about arranging interpreter services and that kind of thing for
Correct.
Mr. Samsour.
Okay. We will work on that. I'll mark you conferring. I'm resetting this to March 8th. And Mr. Samsour, if you can understand me, you are excused, sir, and you can log off. Stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Thank you, Judge. I'll hang tight for a prosecutor.
Thank you. Luis Martinez.
Good morning, Your Honor. I've got Israel Medellin this morning. That's 622689.
Do you know if Mr. Medellin is here?
Hey, Judge, he's present on Zoom.
Great, thank you.
He's got a felony pending out of the incident. We're fairly close to getting that case resolved. I think we've got it setting the second week of February on that case.
Okay, so then if I just reset this to March 8th, that will work anyway?
I believe that'll work out, Judge.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, and you do not need to confer at this point, right?
No, Judge.
All right, so you and Mr. Medellin are excused. Y'all can log off. Have a great day.
Judge, I also have an Andrew Herrera on the docket.
Oh, you do? Okay,
Yes.
You have somebody else? Andrew Herrera, okay.
It's 676075.
Okay,
I don't see him, but I've been in contact with him, Judge.
okay,
I don't think he's been on Zoom before, and we've been trying to walk him through that process.
okay. All right, so can you call him and ask him to at least, he can't get in on Zoom, right? He's not had any success there.
We'll try, and Judge, he's indigent. He's also just had a leg amputated, or
Okay. Enough said. Okay, I'll go ahead and give him credit for being here.
okay. And he has been asking me about the setting. He also has a felony pending, and I think that's going to resolve this case as well.
Okay, so you want that March 8th date on this case
Yes.
also?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, March 8th for both of them. Okay, thank you, Mr. Martinez. You
Thank
have
you.
a great day.
You too.
Sally Gonzalez.
Good morning, Judge. I am here on Alfredo Cardona, case number 674464, and he is present. He texted and said he's present. I haven't seen his face, but I believe he's here.
Mark him present. What would you like to do on this?
I am, oh, thank you. I think he announced present.
Thank you.
I am going to need a reset, but I would like to confer with the state.
Please. I'm going to reset this to March 8th, and that way you can just leave from the breakout room when you're done.
Okay.
And Mr. Cardona, you're welcome to leave, sir. Just stay in touch with your attorney. Yeah, but you can
Thank you, Your
log on
Honor.
at this time. Thank you, sir.
Judge, can you give me that date one more time, please? I'm sorry.
March 8th.
March 8th. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Alfredo, March 8th. Thank you.
Paul Goki.
Yes, ma'am. Are you hearing me, ma'am?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
This is Amanda Collier, an add-on to your docket, cause number 663776. And we need to be, she needs to be magistrated on, she has 2 cases pending, and somehow there was not a record made of her having been magistrated in the Galveston County Jail. She was magistrated on both cases in Galveston County Jail, where she was arrested, and you granted her personal recognizance bonds, but this court, Bear County Court, your court, ma'am, does not show a magistration record from Galveston County. Okay. And so you have indicated that she needs to be magistrated, and we can come down there at 1:30. I've noticed that you're recalling people at 1:30. If she needs to be present to be magistrated, we'll be there at 1:30. Tell me what you would like us to do, Your Honor.
I think that will work out really well if we do it at 1:30. We won't have any distractions and be able to just get it done pretty efficiently and expeditiously.
Yes, ma'am. I will contact, she's on with us now. We'll head down there. I wanted to make sure there needs to be a warrant generated for her to be booked through the satellite office. Yeah. And we'll be there at 1:30, and I'll check in with the court and follow it from there.
Okay. I just have to say we are very, very privileged to have Deputy Butler. He knows how to do all that stuff and does it without even our saying anything. So we'll see you at 1:30. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
John Fox.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Mr. Fox?
I'm well, Your Honor. I have middle of page 4. It's Mary Villanueva, case number 663533. I think, Your Honor, I need to confer probably with Karina. Maybe I had talked with Brett Bosis before, but I understand he no longer is in your court. So somebody else is going to have to pick up the ball, I guess.
Okay.
I have a restitution issue. Judge, if it's all right for you to reset us to March 8th, and if Ms. Villanueva can be excused, I'll confer and then sign off from there if that's okay with the court.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine, Mr. Fox. So, Ms. Villanueva, you can log off now, ma'am.
Thank you.
You'll have a great day. Take care. So it is March 8th, Mr. Fox.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too. Bernard Campion.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm present for Paul Lackey. He also is on Zoom. Case number 653156 on, I think, the 3rd page of the docket. It's actually, according to the docket, set for trial. We have conferred in a previous setting, and we have reached an agreement. It will not require a trial. Mr. Lackey will need to complete some classes. And we should have that done within the next 30 days. That should resolve the case.
All right, so we'll remove it from the trial docket. I mean, we're not even going to have trials till March. I think we said 14th, so it's pretty far in advance. We can reset it to March 8th. Will that work for you?
That should give us ample time to get it resolved.
Okay, great. All right, then we'll see you all back on March 8th. Unless everything gets resolved before then, right?
Okay, very good.
You have a great day, and Mr. Lackey, you're welcome to log off, sir. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Charles Peters.
Good morning. I'm present for Ms. Jeanette Garcia. She is on page 3. The cause number is 651067.
And she is here?
She's present on this.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
I did mark you present. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Judge, we have a plea agreement worked out, and I believe we've completed all the paperwork. We may need to redo the discovery acknowledgement, but otherwise I believe we're ready to enter that plea.
Okay, you want to come back at 1:30 today?
Judge, I actually have a appointment at 2:00, so I don't know if we'd be able to get the plea done before everything, or I don't know if you'd be able to take me right at 1, or how would you would like to do that. I'm available for recall later in the week if you have a date.
I mean, okay, I can see you at 1:15. How's that sound?
We can do
help?
that.
Will that help?
I think so, Judge.
Okay. I mean, otherwise, I can just recall you tomorrow, and if you were ready to, I mean, if you don't have any problems, then we can do it tomorrow. Whatever you want to do.
I believe tomorrow would be easier, Judge.
All right, let's do that. Recall Tuesday. All right. Okay, so do you have anything else, Mr. Peters?
That's the only case. What time tomorrow, Judge?
At 1:30.
1:30.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. You all are excused. Have a great day. Thank you.
Welcome.
Ms. Garcia can log off. Thank you, ma'am. Dante Dominguez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Here for Miss Molly Steele, who I do see on the screen as well.
Great. Okay. And what do you need to do on this?
We can confer briefly if it's all right with Your Honor.
Yes, sir. You want me to just give you a reset date, March
Ye-
8th, and then you all can
yes, ma'am. And then
Ms. Steele now, and y'all can you can just leave from the breakout room.
yes, ma'am. That sounds good to me.
Okay, I've marked you conferring, and you can leave from the breakout room. And Ms. Steele, you are excused, ma'am, and you may log off at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Ashley Morgan, did you have a chance to confer?
Did Judge. I emailed Mr. King our mitigation packet, and we are still waiting for the blood discovery to be answered. Could we do that March 8th date?
Yes, ma'am. That will be March 8th, and you and Mr. Gomez are excused and can log off at this time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me see who else has gone and conferred and come back. Okay, I don't see. Okay, the next person is going to be Melissa Christian.
Good morning. I'm here. I have Juan Jones, which is third from the bottom on your very first page.
Okay.
It is 624906. Mr. Jones is in custody. He has 2 felonies pending that I'm on out of the 227th that are set February 1st. So while it's very crowded, if we could have that March 8th date, that would be most appreciated. And then if I could get in a breakout room with Mr. Jones, we would be good to go.
We'll be glad to do that. I'm going to mark you conferring, and you can talk to Mr. Jones in a breakout room. I am giving you the March 8th reset date, and then you all can just leave from there, okay?
Got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Robert Maurer. Robert Maurer. Okay, he might have been called away someplace. All right, let me see who's next. Kevin O'Connell. Is that the attorney? Could you unmute yourself, Kevin O'Connell, please? Oh, actually, I see Mr. Rocha. I'll come back to you, Mr. O'Connell. Jose Rocha?
Hello, Judge. How are you? Good morning.
Good. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good, good. I'm just coming back from the 290th, but I'm good. Judge, I'm here for Quetzalcoatl Martinez. I don't see him on, but if he is, I would like to speak to him, and I also need to speak to the district attorney's office.
I do not see him on my list. Do you have a good phone number for him, Mr. Rocha?
No, Your Honor, I just have the information that was given to me in the appointment, and that's about it.
Okay. Well, so this is is it his first appearance with you?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe so.
Mark, you conferring, and I'm just going to reset this to March 8th.
March
Just
8th.
always worried that there's a problem with communication, so.
I appreciate that, Your Honor.
Okay, so you will get a breakout room momentarily, And if you have a phone number for him, and I think you said you didn't have a good one, but you might try and see if you can get a hold of him, because I prefer to mark him present.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. And then may I be excused after I speak to the district attorney's office?
You may leave from the breakout room. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, this is Kevin O'Connell. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you fine, yes.
Yeah. Dwight Chumley is our attorney, or is my brother's attorney.
Kevin O'Connell is with Dwight Chumley. Okay.
And Kevin's here, obviously.
Okay. And so we're going to wait for Mr. Chumley.
Okay.
They're all so busy right now, so would you like for me to just mark you present and excuse you? You're welcome to wait, or you're welcome to leave, whatever you need to do.
That's kind of you, Judge. We'll sit tight for Dwight.
Great. All right.
That didn't sound good. Sit tight for Dwight. Anyway, you get it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let me see. Is there another attorney that I have missed that has not been called on?
Judge, I don't believe I got called. I'm here on behalf of Mr. Ritchie for Mr. Maurice Valdez, and that's case number, one second. It's case number 666821.
Recognize you, but I wasn't real sure. We always try to put attorney on there because I'm looking at 25 frames, and so it's not easy to tell right away. Okay.
Oh, it's okay. My name wouldn't have been on it. It's probably Mr. Ritchie's name.
Oh, okay. All right. So, what would you like to do on Mr. Ritchie's name? Is he here, by the way? Do you know?
He is. Mr. Valdez, if you just want to say hi to the judge really quick. Go ahead and unmute yourself, please. But if you can see him, he's in it's Maurice Valdez. He's in the plaid shirt. He's waving.
Okay,
I don't think he,
great.
yeah, that's him.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so I marked him present. Okay, and what would you want to do on these? Well,
yes, of course. I was going to ask for a reset of 30 days. The March 8th date's fine with us. And then I was going to, we just still need some discovery in this case. And so I was just going to ask after the reset if I could confer with the prosecutor.
Okay. Okay, so yes, we'll mark you conferring. You can go and talk to the state, and then you can just leave from there with a reset date of March 8th, okay?
Thank you so much, Judge. And may my client, Mr. Valdez, be excused?
Mr. Maurice Valdez, you are excused, sir. You may log off at this time. You have a great day.
Have a good one, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, if I may, Charles Tabbitt. I represent.
Charles Tabbitt, how are you today?
I'm doing okay. It's been a while.
Yes, it's been a long time.
Yes, I represent Daniela Mosquera, Judge. She is there. She is, and I can see her on the screen. She's actually in my office. The case number is 617154.
Okay.
This is my first appearance. I don't even know what it's scheduled for, Judge, and she does not speak any English. I believe that we're going to need an opinion on an immigration status, and if there is a way for me to get an affidavit of or file an affidavit of indigency, so we can get that done.
Okay. So, so you're not appointed yet, but is that what
I'm not appointed. I'm just doing it for her, Judge. She works with someone I know, and he asked me for a favor. But
Okay,
I know she doesn't make that much money. She doesn't speak any English.
Okay, but it's okay with you if we appoint you?
I don't care. That's fine.
Okay, we will do that. Okay. All right. So, in this instance, do you want to confer at this point, or do you just want to get a reset for March 8th?
Honestly, I would rather get a reset so I can file my motion. I have nothing on this case. They haven't even accepted my notice of appearance.
Excuse me. Okay. Come back on March 8th. Excuse me, and Ms. Mosqueda also.
Thank you, Judge.
Excused, all right? Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Have a nice day.
You too. Excuse me. All right, I just saw somebody that, Brian O'Donnell.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on page 6, Isaiah Escobedo. I've had no contact with him. I'm hoping that he's in the courtroom. I called pretrial, and they have had, there's no contact number. So If he's not in the courtroom, I would still ask if I could have a breakout room with the state judge.
All right. Isaias Escobedo, are you here? Deputy Butler, you had a couple of people in the courtroom. Is this one of them? I'm sorry to be coughing.
No, Judge, it's not.
Okay. All right. But you want to confirm, Mr. O'Donnell?
Yes, please.
Excuse me. I have to take a 2-minute break. One second. Excuse me.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're muted.
All right, thank you very much. So we're going to, I'm going to mark you conferring, Mr. O'Donnell, and I'm going to reset this to March 8th. Am I still muted? Uh-oh.
I can hear you, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, did Mr. O'Donnell go to a breakout room already?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thanks.
Judge, this is Joe Richardson. I don't think you caught me yet. Or if you did, I was in another court.
Who are you here on today, Mr. Richardson?
Carlos Jesus Moreno.
Okay.
He's right below you on the second block there. First block below you. Wave, Carlos.
I'm not seeing him.
He's waving at you.
Oh, okay. I guess.
I want to make sure that he's okay with the interlock device. He got sick. His car got wrecked. He said he's finally in the position where he can, now that he's out of the hospital, he can fully install the interlock device on a car that was broken or wrecked or something. But I want to make sure you're satisfied that he's fully complied with the interlock device. Carlos, you want to unmute yourself?
Cannot hear. Okay, so Mr. Richardson, can I ask you to come at 1:30 and we'll have a really, really short hearing on this?
Okay. Carlos, did you hear that? Come back at 1:30?
At 1:30, yes, I'll be back.
Or did you want to take 30 seconds now to do that?
No, I want to finish calling the docket right now.
Okay, Carlos, come back at 1:30. I'll send you this. Do we have the same Zoom link or a different one?
Yeah, it'll be the same Zoom link, and then we're just going to have hearings at 1:30, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Richardson.
You can leave now, Carlos. Come back at 1:30.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let me see. Did I see another attorney? Is there another attorney waiting to be addressed? Okay. All right. Looks like we are at the point where the attorneys that have gotten freed up are here, and we're still waiting for some more. And so, Shamsur Javid, can you hear me? Your case has been reset, Mr. Javid.
Your Honor, this is Mike Montalvo. Can you hear me?
I'll be with you in 1 second. Yes, I can hear you. I'll be with you in just a second, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Aleda, can you send Mr. Javid a chat that he's been excused and he needs to be back March 8th? His attorney's already gone to another court.
Well, Your Honor.
Is his attorney. Okay. All right. Mr. Chumley, Are you?
Judge, good morning. I apologize. I've been in another Zoom meeting in 14.
Well, I totally understand.
Mr. O'Connell is present. We're set on the trial docket. And what I wanted to let you know, I've been conferring with the prosecutor in earlier settings. Mr. O'Connell's got a very serious health condition. He's had recent trips to the hospital back to back about a month ago. I am in the process of gathering some medical records that will assist us in trying to figure out the best way to handle this case.
Okay.
He is present today on Zoom. I don't know if I need a trial setting at this point, Judge, but I would like to have I just got the information from which doctor and which facility to get the records from. I would like at least a 30-day reset to get those records.
I'll go ahead and reset it to March 8th.
Okay.
And if you want to confer with the state, I can mark you conferring. Otherwise, I'll just excuse you.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I will email them this information when I get it. And I appreciate it.
Okay. So you and Mr. O'Connell are excused and y'all can log off. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
See you later, Kevin.
Bye, Dwight.
Bye.
All right. So let me see. Who else is here? Good morning. How are you doing? Michael Montalvo, I know you wanted to address the court. Well, how can I help you?
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm represented by Michael Zamora. I don't know if you called him on the docket yet, but he's not able to attend today's Zoom meeting. He's busy with other Zoom meetings. He texted me to let you know that he wishes to confer and ask for my excuse.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Montalvo, I will excuse you and you can log off, but I will need for Mr. Zamora to come here and tell us himself or send it, him personally, send us a notice, okay? So
Copy.
if you talk to him, I will tell him that I still need for him to communicate with us.
Yes, Your Honor. I will send him a text message of that right now.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Montalvo. I'm going to reset this to March 8th, but
March 8th.
That's only after Mr. Zamora communicates with us.
Of course, I will let him know.
All right. Well, you have a great day, Mr. Montalvo. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay warm, stay safe.
Thank you. You too. All right. Ramon Miami Soto, who is your attorney, sir? Nokia X100, what is your name, please? Can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Yes, what is your name?
Yes, yeah. My name is Roberto Carlos Agreda Orellana. I'm waiting for you call my name, but I'm here.
Okay, do you have an attorney?
Yes, it's Mr. Martinez.
What's his first name?
Is
Is that Armando Martinez?
Sorry?
Armando Martinez?
No es Armando, es Raymond.
Raymond Martinez.
Raymond Martinez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we are waiting for him. He's in another court.
Yeah, ready.
Yeah. Do you want me to excuse you? You don't have to wait for him. You just can go on to work and just stay in touch with your lawyer. I'm going to mark you present, okay?
Oh, okay, it's good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Arellano. You can leave at
Thank
this
you.
time. Just call your
All
lawyer
right.
later, okay?
All right, thank you, Miss.
Thank you. Robert Maurer, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. Sorry about that. It's been another fun Monday.
Yeah.
Judge,
So
I have
who-
a Christopher Godby. It should be on the trial docket.
Okay, all right, and he is present. I saw his name.
Yes, ma'am.
what would you like to do right now? Just go ahead and get a new trial docket, trial
Yes, Judge, if
setting?
you could leave it on the trial docket, I'd appreciate it.
All right, we're going to come back for trials on, I think we're going to come back March 16.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Are we going to be in person or how are we handling that? Do we know yet?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know the answer. For jury trials, I believe we're doing in person.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we're setting them off because.
I guess we're all kind of keeping our fingers crossed and waiting to see what happens.
Right. And this this Omicron thing is so infectious and contagious that we have to be super careful, I think.
Okay. All right, Judge. Well, I'll look out for emails.
Okay. Well, you have a great day, and Mr. Godby can log off. Y'all take care.
You too. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Vanessa Garcia, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. I am here on Miss Brookins. I'm just pulling up the docket now so I can find the page that she's on, but her cause number is 674862. And I do need to confer with the state on that case. She is present.
Okay.
I am also here covering for Mr. Cole Nettles on Miss Crystal Guajardo, cause number 647783. And that one was set for trial and we are still ready.
Okay, we're going to reset that trial date to March 16. Okay.
And then the next one is Mr. Joseph Verastique, and that is cause number 634621. And the next cause number is 643634. And the next cause number is 643635. And those are all, Mr. Colnettles would like to set them for trial.
And those are trial. Okay. Same date, March 16. Okay.
And then can my clients be excused, Your Honor, while I confer?
Yes. What was your first one, 674862? What was the name of that person?
Miss Jocelyn Brookins.
Okay, Jocelyn Brookins. Okay. I will excuse all of them. Miss Brookins, Miss Crystal Guajardo, Mr. Verastique. You are all excused and you may log off at this time. You all just need to stay in touch with your attorneys, okay? Have a great day. I'm going to mark you conferring, Ms. Garcia, and you'll be getting a breakout room momentarily, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. And I actually have to jump into another Zoom after this Zoom. Can I get a reset date for Miss Jocelyn Brookins?
Yes, that would be March 8th. Will that work for you?
That works perfectly.
Okay, great. All right. Well, you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You too.
Brian O'Donnell, did you have a chance to confer?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. I did talk to the state about Isaiah Escobedo on page 6. He's not here today. It's the first time up. I would ask if we could have a compliance date that I might try to be able to find him and that a warrant not issued today, Your Honor.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and reset you to March 8th on that. And since this was the first appearance, so we'll come back on March 8th on that, okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. You
Mr.
too, Your Honor.
O'Donnell.
Thank you.
Take care. All right. Mr. Estrada Martinez, can you please unmute yourself? Okay, sir. Who is your lawyer? Miss Kramer, right? Usted no habla inglés, ¿verdad?
No.
Okay. Su abogada, la señorita Kramer, no habla español. Así es que le vamos a dar un abogado o una abogada que hable español, ¿ok?
Ok. Muchas gracias.
Ok, no hay de qué. Entonces, ellos se van a comunicar con usted cuando antes de la próxima cita, pero voy a requerir que regrese a la corte el 8 de marzo. ¿Ok?
8 de marzo.
Sí, va a ser su próxima cita para estar en la corte.
Oh,
¿Ok? Pero antes de eso, su abogado o abogada se va a comunicar con usted, ¿ok?
ok. ¿Y cuánto es el tiempo que me van a dar, pues?
Ahorita eso no es algo que se sabe. Necesitan comunicarse con el Estado para a ver si pueden llegar a un acuerdo. Y si no pueden llegar a un acuerdo, entonces se va a hacer un juicio. ¿Ok? Pero usted necesita hablar nada más con su abogado porque todo eso es confidencial. ¿Entiende?
Ok.
Ok. Entonces, esté preparado para que reciba una llamada o alguna noticia. ¿Quién va a ser su... Aleida, do we have somebody we can just appoint now? Espérese un momento.
Let me look, Your Honor. I guess our next one would be Isidro Montoya, Your Honor.
Okay, yes, he's a Spanish speaker.
Mhm.
Okay, señor Martínez. El nombre de su abogado va a ser Isidro Montoya. Y
Montoya.
él se va a comunicar con usted dentro de unos días, ¿ok?
Ok.
Ok. Entonces, ahorita se puede retirar y puede dejar el Zoom, ¿ok?
Ok.
Gracias. Thank you, Alita.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Garza, good morning. Can you please unmute yourself?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. I see you have an attorney named Raimundo Aleman.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm here, Your Honor. I just got on.
Do you want to confer with the state, Mr. Aleman?
Yes, Your Honor, because one of her cases apparently is not ready yet,
Okay.
and I would like to do something on him. He's been in jail a long time.
Okay. So shall Ms. Garza wait for you to finish conferring with the state?
Yes, ma'am.
Get it?
Yes,
All right.
ma'am. Please.
Okay, Ms. Garza, I'm going to ask you wait until Mr. Aleman finishes conferring with the state, and then you all can talk, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, so I'm marking you conferring, Mr. Aleman, and you will get a breakout room any second, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Shamsur Javid. Shamsur Javid. Oh, he's muted, okay.
I think he's the one that doesn't speak English, Judge.
Yeah.
His attorney's already here
Yeah.
from Afghanistan, I think he said.
Right, so I don't know how to tell him he can leave. But, all right.
And I have chatted with him and to connect audio and his reset date and no response.
Well, yeah, so.
He doesn't understand English, his attorney said.
All right.
Can you check a case number for me later? I got a guy here in court that says he has a court date, but he's not on the dock.
Okay, hold on.
It's in your chat.
Okay. Yeah, that's an add-on. That would be Mr. Thomas Healy.
I don't see Mr. Alemán on today's docket. Is he an add-on or something?
No, he's let's see. He would be on where do I put it?
It's gonna be 674403, Judge.
Thank you.
Bottom of page 5.
Thank you.
And it's a no file, Your Honor, that particular case.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me see. Ramon Miami Soto, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Who is your lawyer, sir?
They changed it, and the last time I went to court, today I called his office and he's not there. And the last time I went to court, they asked me to do the a school or program, and I did it already.
Okay.
And they said they were gonna dismiss the case, but other than that, I don't know.
All right, let me see if I can find your file. Hold on one second.
I got the paperwork with me. If you need to see it, you want.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Page 2.
Robert Johnson, that's your lawyer?
Yes.
Okay. So he's in another court right now. Are you at work, sir?
Yes, I'm at work.
Okay.
But I think they changed that lawyer, you want.
Okay.
When I called the secretary, they told me he was out of town.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they're all staying very, very busy. So, but you want to get your case resolved, right? So, what I'm going to say, can you call him again, and then can you come back on Zoom at 1:30?
I could come in, but when I called today, you want, the secretary told me that he wasn't going to be available.
Okay.
But what they told me that the prosecutor wanted to see that I make the engagement class the last time I went, and then they were going to dismiss the case. I don't know if we can do something about it.
All right. Well, we'll check on that. I'm going to say, since it's Zoom, I'm going to recall this tomorrow. Okay? See if
At what time, Your
Honor? At 1:30.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you so much and have a blessed day.
Okay, thank you. So we'll recall it tomorrow on Zoom at 1:30, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Well, okay,
Bye.
thank you.
It was. My friend.
Okay.
Permission to approach, Your Honor.
All right, be with you in 2 seconds. I just need to write down something so I don't forget. Hi, good morning, Mr. Simmons. How are you today?
Good morning, Judge. Doing well. I have Mr. Michael DeLeon. He had a sentencing in the felony court that's going to take care of these cases, but the sentencing was reset from the 12th, and we're still waiting on the new sentencing date. So we were hoping that this case would be resolved by now, but they reset his sentencing. We're just waiting on the new sentencing date.
Okay.
So, but it should resolve the cases that are in your court, Judge.
Are you
He's already
guilty on
pled to
the
them.
felony, Mr. Simmons?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll just reset that till, I'll tell you what. We'll reset that to March 29.
Okay, Judge. And I will let the court know if it's
Okay.
resolved before then. It should be.
Is Mr. De Leon here? I don't
I
see.
believe he's in custody, Judge.
Oh, that's the reason. Okay. All right, then I'm marking present and the March 29. We'll see you then, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr.
That'd be
Simmons.
excused.
Yes, sir. Have a great day.
You too.
When was his court date reset, Aleda? That's David Simsor?
Sorry, March 8th.
Sky Whitmore, can you hear me? Sky Whitmore, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, and your attorney is Ben Michael?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm thinking that we're going to bring you back at 1:30. Is that going to be a problem for you?
No.
Okay. Because we'll have our hearings at 1:30. Right now, we're just trying to get through the docket. So you're going to use that same invite that you got? Just be back here at 1:30, okay?
Okay.
All right, great. You can log off
Thank
at
you.
this time.
All right.
Thank you. So, Mr. Aleman, you had a chance to confirm?
Yes, ma'am. And Ms. Sanchez is working on the case, trying to get it moving. So I guess we will need a reset because apparently they haven't even filed the information on the new case.
Right.
And they haven't gotten a copy of the old. I don't even know if I'm appointed to the old case for which he is currently on probation.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I guess we'll have to.
Okay, so you haven't gotten an appointment, but we'll go ahead and appoint you today.
Sure.
Okay?
I remember that.
So that you can work on it. But of course, there's no file. That means that there's nothing, no file, no information.
Well,
You're
I
right.
don't. Well, I thought that he was out of probation from San Antonio, not out of Jim Wells. So maybe that case is actually in Jim Wells, which is Alice, Texas, a big city.
So do you want to talk to Miss Garza in a breakout room? That way, maybe she
Yes,
can
I'll
give you
speak
more
to her
information.
again. I've spoken to her several times at the jail, but I'll speak to her very briefly.
Okay. All
I
right.
do have an update on this case, Judge.
I don't have one. Do
This
you?
judge is a DWI second, and
Uh-huh.
the defendant has been in custody since November 25th of this year, or last year actually. And so right now, Judge, this is a red file. I'm checking to see if the labs are back. This is a blood case. But since the defendant has been in custody, there is a Jim Wells County, probably a warrant issued for her in Jim Wells due to this case as well, because she's out on probation from Jim Wells. So that's kind of the update on this. I'll be able to see if we can get this case filed.
That's probably why I haven't been appointed to that one, Judge, if it's of Jim Wells.
All right. So then I guess what do we do? Just reset it because there's nothing we can do on it right now, right?
They still haven't filed the information.
From the state's point of view, yes, Judge, we do need a reset on this. However, I am actively working to see what we can do to get this filed and get it moving since the defendant has been in custody.
Okay. So I'm just going to reset it to March 8th. That won't keep anything from happening on it. Because
March
this
8th.
court doesn't have any jurisdiction on it without
Probably
any
not.
information, right? So, Mr. Aleman?
Just tell my client that I'll visit her, Judge, as soon as I get any more information. I've already visited her a few times. I'll visit her again.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear everything you said. You want to visit with her right now?
No, I'll just tell her I'll visit her in a couple of days. I've already visited her before.
Okay.
So what, would you give me the reset date again? That's
Yes, March 8th.
March 8th, okay.
Okay. So, Ms.
All right.
Garza, you can tell the deputy there that you are released and you can log off. And they are working on it, see what's going to happen in this case, okay?
All right.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you very much. So it's March 8th, Mr. Aleman. You have a great day. Thank you. Okay, who else do I need? Alida, I'm going to go into recess, and I'll leave my audio on so I can hear, but I'm going to stop my video.
Okay, Your Honor. And I just need to know who the gentleman is in the courtroom. Is it Ruben Reyes? Is that who it is? Deputy? Okay, that's Thomas Hilly, and we'll just continue to wait with Mr. Hilly.
All right. Does he want to wait for Mr. Hilly?
That's a good question.
'Cause I can
I
just-
think it was a recall from
Yeah, okay.
last week.
Yeah, because Mr. Hilly's always overbooked. So ask him to approach Deputy Butler, please.
Yes, ma'am.
They've already got it. Good Jesus gracious, real quick.
Yes,
Good morning,
ma'am.
Mr. Reyes.
Morning.
So your attorney is Thomas Hilly, right?
I'm pardon?
Your attorney, his name is Thomas Hilly?
Yes.
Okay. Have you talked to him?
No.
How long has he
I
been
called him
around?
earlier, but he said to stay here in court because he's coming to court.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to go into recess, but I'll be back. I
How
just
long?
wanted to give you a chance to go on to work or take care of other things, but if your attorney asks you to wait for him, that's what we're going to do, okay?
At 1:30?
No, sir. I mean, if he told you to wait, it's just now 11:23. He may show
Okay.
up any minute, okay?
Or should I stay in the building then?
Yes, sir. Stay.
Okay.
Probably better to, if you need to take a break, come right back, okay?
Okay.
I mean, you can go out and get water or whatever you need to do, but be here for most of the time, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Grace.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to stop my video and mute myself.
You have any hallway announcements, Aleda?
Okay, when the judge comes in, I'll chat you the numbers.
Okay.
Okay, you can go ahead and do it now, Aleda.
Okay, for the
Deputy Butler
announcements.
can call.
Yeah, that would be the first one on the docket, Martin Cáceres, 499-433. Page 2, 636-543, Annie Michelle Baker. Six 448 on page 5, Mary Hernandez. That should take care of it.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right, so I see Ms. Cruz is here.
Hello, Judge. Can I jump in real quick with a question?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Hi, this is Ben Michael. I'm about 10 minutes late. I got stuck on another Zoom. I'm appearing for my client, Sky Wetmore. I believe you just talked to him, but I wanted to make sure that I understood correctly. You want us to reappear at 1:30?
Yes. I was thinking, I didn't know how long you were going to be tied up.
I understand.
So
I'm sorry.
I'm just putting off until 1:30 everything that needs sort of a little hearing or
Sure.
things like that.
That's no problem. Is this 1:30 docket going to use the same Zoom invite? Okay.
Yes.
We'll be there at 1:30.
Okay, great. Thank you
Thank you,
very much. See you
Bye-bye.
then. Bye. Okay, Victoria Cruz came in, I see, but I don't know, she must have gotten called away. So I did tell Mr. Orellana to come back at 1:30.
And I did do an re-invite on the first page to Anton Hashek,
Okay.
Michael Collins.
Okay.
On the second page, Raymond Martinez, but Ms. Cruz is here. And then third page, I did ask the state to see if they were going to be dismissing the number 2 on page 4, where Ms. Kathy Compton indicated that this lady was deceased in jail. Alexandra Jedminas.
Yeah, did they say?
No, I don't think I see a response yet. Okay. And then down to Jocelyn Andrews, I went ahead and re-invited her.
Okay.
On page 4, the next page, I did re-invite Frank Sandoval. I think the client is here. Yeah. And that's it. And Thomas Hilly, I re-invited.
Aleda, which person is deceased? I know I submitted dismissal for one, but I don't know if I did the other one. I could submit that right now if I just had the name so I can.
Okay, so it's
I submitted the dismissal for that one.
You did?
9000.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go to Adobe Sign and catch up on stuff. So I will be back.
This gentleman, Javid, has his hand up, but he doesn't have audio, I don't believe.
Be back in a bit. I'm going to go and sign stuff.
Mr. Aleda, are you there?
I am.
Mr. Samsur Havid, his attorney and I had already consulted and all that.
Yeah, we cannot get his attention. We've been trying to chat with him and to connect to audio, and I don't know if he can hear us. Mr. Javid, can you hear us? We've been trying to let him know that his case was reset to March 8.
Well,
but
I sent it to him in Farsi. I don't know if he reads the Farsi.
Yeah.
No, Farsi would be Iranian, so he would actually need Arabic, not Farsi.
Okay, let me fix it.
All right.
Morning.
Mr. Hilly, one
The
second.
paperwork. And I see some issues on some of that paperwork. Good morning, Mr. Hilly. How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing? Sorry for being late.
Oh, I know you're busy, but how's everything else going? Okay?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good. So you are here on who?
On Ruben Reyes, and I was hoping he can find the email address.
You were
He
hoping
doesn't
what?
have an email address, so I'm not sure how we can do the paperwork for the MTR. It's going to be time served.
Okay. Okay, give me the cause number on it, please.
Six three four five seven five, Judge.
63.
4575. It's not on the docket. It's an add-on.
Apologize.
Okay. So
Lost connection for a second. My earbud, too much battery went down again.
okay, Mr. Hilly, you're here on Mr. Ruben Reyes. I told him to come back at 1:30. No,
Okay, okay.
Actually, he's in the courtroom. Never mind. So you wanted to do what on his case?
Oh, it's going to be a plea of two. It's MTR, and the offer from the state is going to be time served.
Okay, come back at 1:30, sir. And
But how do we do the paperwork?
basically, there is no paperwork. It's just we go with the
Plea of two? Okay.
the MTR itself, and he
Okay,
just
awesome.
pleads. And I mean, do you want to talk to the state about it?
I already did last time, and the
Oh.
offer is going to be time served for sure. He has like 80-something days in jail.
Okay, all right. So okay, we'll see you all at 1:30. Okay?
And it's the same Zoom ID, Honor?
Yes, exact same one. Yes, that's correct.
Thank you. I see you at 1:30. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Your Honor, may I approach when possible?
Yes, ma'am. How are you, Miss Cruz?
I have a client on the, well, I thought he was on the docket.
He was.
Roberto Carlos?
Roberto Arellano?
Yes, Your Honor, correct.
Yeah. I excused him and told him to come back at 1:30.
Excellent. Okay, we will be back at 1:30. That should be a plea. Easy peasy.
Okay. So we'll see you all at 1:30 then.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Okay. All right, so Aleda, I'm going to go and do other things. So I'm not going to come back till 1:30. So I'm going to make you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Your Honor. And Mr. Samoa is conferring. He did come in. So he was conferring. I don't see him anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see him anymore. I don't know what happened.
He does that.
I'll re-invite him. Must be busy. Okay, I'll re-invite him.
Okay.
Huh? Thank you.
If you needed to say something to
Did you want to say something to me?
I was going to let you know that Avid Samsur has somebody that speaks English if you needed to say something to him. I already told him that his court date was reset.
Yeah. Okay. So he can just go ahead and leave, and I'll tell you when I reset it. I think. Let's see.
Yeah, it was March the 8th.
Okay. If you'll just tell him that, that'll be fine.
I have. All right. Thanks, Judge.
Thank you.
See you in a bit.
Okay.